freedom of your first ever festival blowout with your mates.
I like this song!
A chance to throw caution out of the window.
I can't wait for the cues!
For a manic mashup of music and mayhem.
Holly, let's get some chips.
Far from the beady eyes of mum and dad.
You come to a festival to get drunk.
Except in this case, the parents have pitched up too.
That is pretty good.
And they're secretly watching their every move.
She's out of control, Kim. That is shocking.
Carry on, go out then.
Coming up, will party girl Lauren...
It's going to be such a handful tonight and I don't want that.
I generally don't know what's going on, like...
finally learn when enough is enough.
I don't know what's going on. You know what's going on. I'm going home.
That's shocking.
And will big-time drinker Chris live up to his mum's high expectations?
I am going to drink too much. I'm going to be irresponsible.
Or come back to earth with a bump?
He's going to be so embarrassed when he knows that I've seen him like that.
Yeah. As one way or another...
You are never going to live this down, ever.
someone is in for a serious shock.
I can't believe you're here.
Meet 19-year-old party-loving student Lauren from Plymouth. Lauren lives at home with mum Kim and stepdad Dave. It's Lauren's first festival trip, and she's on a mission to embrace all that's on offer.
I've never really been to a festival, so I don't know really what to expect, but I'm sure anything that comes my way, I'll more than likely go for it.
Lauren's no stranger to letting her hair down, and a weekend away at a festival means she can indulge in her love of a party.
A lot of my friends call me legless off Lord of the Rings because I'm always drunk, so I'm always like legless. My mum and dad would be shocked of how much I drink. Me and my mum have always had like a really close bond. I do tell her a lot, but I don't tell her everything.
I don't think she drinks excessively.
I worry about it,
You
because
do?
I think she drinks far too much for a young lady.
No, I think it's moderate, so I disagree.
Well, we'll agree to disagree there.
Stepdad Dave has been in Lauren's life since she was 2 years old, and discipline is well and truly his department.
I'm the enforcer.
Definitely you're the enforcer. I know I am too soft because I just always feel sorry for her.
I'd say my stepdad is pretty strict. I feel that if he, wasn't with my mum, and my mum was single, my mum was a single mum, she'd probably let me do what I want.
For Lauren's parents, the festival scene is full of potential pitfalls.
It's hard to talk about the environment of a festival. I can only go on my ignorance and assuming that drugs are free-flowing, there's loads of beer, loads of casual sex.
Joining Lauren for loads of fun, our new BFF Georgia.
I think we're going to have such a good time together at this festival. It's going to be absolutely brilliant.
And best friend Holly.
This festival, I've got a feeling it's going to be pretty intense. It is going to be amazing.
Holly I've known probably about 8 years, maybe 9. And we're kind of like a married couple at the same time. Like, we'll bicker and we'll argue, but it'll never be to the point where we're not friends anymore.
Kim's hoping this weekend will prove to Dave that Lauren's partying isn't out of control.
I think the experience will help you let go a little bit. Try and maybe make you a little bit more relaxed about her behaviour when she goes out. Yeah, I think it will. I think it will really help. Really help.
Yeah.
Joining her on his first ever festival weekender is 20-year-old amateur boxer Chris, whose actions speak louder than words.
Since I was 11 years old, I've wanted to turn professional in boxing, and I basically work as hard as I can to get where I want to get with that.
Chris lives at home in Hull with his mum, Doreen.
I would like to see Chris reach his dreams, which is to become a pro boxer. But I'm very proud of Chris. He was a very shy and withdrawn young child who was really kind of grown into somebody with a lot of confidence and that can go out and do things with his life.
Chris is dedicated to training for 9 months of the year. This first ever festival trip is his chance to KO that strict regime.
This is my last big weekend before I start training for the boxing season. I'm going to be able to drink for around a year after this. Let's do our shots. Cheers. Cheers.
I've always told them that there's nothing wrong with drinking, it's the amount you drink. He knows my standing on this.
Hoover. Come on.
No.
Spilt it. Hoover. Hoover.
He's going to be drinking piss this weekend, so why not?
Yeah, Hoover.
If you drink too much, you don't know what you're doing. And then you could do something that you wouldn't normally do.
And you've spilled it more. Hoover.
Oh, you dick.
That's what happens if you spill a beer this weekend. You have to hoover it up, even if it's on a muddy field.
I'm sure I've shown you how to do this before.
Alongside the discipline needed to box, Chris has been raised with strict values provided by his mum's Christian beliefs.
Chris has been brought up with the moral standings of a Christian. I hope that in his everyday life that comes across. It does when I see him.
Sad me and my mum sees like the good boy, the nice boy, the please and thank you. But maybe when I've had a few drinks, that goes a little bit and I turn more into a little bit of a crazy guy.
Mum Doreen will be following Chris to the festival, hoping he keeps his discipline and manners intact.
I'm hoping to learn that Chris is the boy that I think he is. I would like him to respect people, especially women. So it'd be really interesting to see what he gets up to when he thinks Mum's not there.
Soaking up the festival spirit with Chris will be sparring partner Joe and best friend Laura. It's a first festival for Mummy's boy Chris, and the first time he's been away on his own. He'll be cutting the apron strings and cutting loose.
Yeah, my mum's the only person I can really get embarrassed by. She's like my embarrassment kryptonite.
I'm sure you've got everything you're going to need.
Bye, Mum. Don't hug me, Mum.
I can't hug you. Behave yourselves. Just be careful what you're getting up to. And come back in one piece. Bye.
Little does Chris know his embarrassment kryptonite will be following him to the festival. Time for the girls to catch the train and say goodbye.
Ready, Laura? Funny face.
Georgia will be joining them later, and she's not the only thing missing. Holly's lost her phone.
I actually feel like crying. I need my phone. Shit. I don't know where it is. This is a massive crisis. What time is it? 10 to 10. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. See you in a minute. There is a chance that we may miss our train. I'm not going to lie. I think I may have left my phone in Laura's car. Hopefully she'll be back within the next 10 minutes. But I'm sure she'll find it, because it can't be anywhere else but my car. It's a good start to the weekend, isn't it?
Holly's phone, that incredibly vital piece of camping kit, is still on the missing list. But at least Holly's made it back on time.
Great time, all right? Bye. See you.
Bye.
Sooner than you think.
Sooner than you think.
We got it. We got it. I got it. Oh.
One phone located.
Honestly, you are the definition of blonde.
And the girls are now happy campers. For 362 days of the year, Penrith in Cumbria is a quiet and sleepy place. Until Kendall Calling arrives in town. The girls will be joining the Great Unwashed under canvas this weekend if they can only find the campsite.
Oh. Lauren, just wait and I'll help you. All right, we'll go in and we're going. I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I look like shit. And I'm stepping on shit. I'm never going to a festival again. Right, now you just start putting in the hole. The first hole. I thought you just tied on. No, Lauren. She's not that bossy.
But if I went here, the job would be done.
She's watched people do it.
No, I haven't, Lauren.
Yeah, you lay out the mats then, me lover.
He's having a wee, right there.
You better not get used to that. Got our tent sorted. I'm feeling pretty goddamn good. We're gonna have a very wild time.
On the road and with all their festival essentials packed, Chris's training regime is on the back burner.
To Kendall.
Yes.
So basically, the game, right, it's called 7. Not supposed to drink yet. I'll start with 1.
No, he's at 7.
I said 1.
Oh, shit.
Chris, drink.
Oh,
After a few hours on the road, Chris is full of festival spirit. And by the time they arrive on site,
it's vodka.
He's really struggling.
I'm never good at drinking games. Like, I always lose.
Chris, get out.
He's
No, I got this.
Go on. Chris, your sunglasses.
Give me the sunglasses and my phone as well. We need to give that in.
That's in them.
Is this a festival?
We've played a few drinking games.
No, seriously. I'm alright.
And this is the outcome.
Right, text my mum to tell them I've got here, because my mum thinks I'm a good boy. Make sure it sounds like it's from me, because obviously she wants to think I'm still sober when we arrive. So,
what do you want me to say?
I ain't going to drink too much, I'm going to be responsible. From Chris.
It's going to take more than a text to pull the wool over Mum's eyes this weekend. As Doreen has just arrived at the hotel with Chris's big sister Claire. Joining them are Lauren's mum Kim and stepdad Dave.
It's a nice cool day, look.
Oh, look.
And they got a jacuzzi.
Oh, ideal. Love that.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, it's really nice.
Far cry from what the girls are
I know, I feel really sorry for them now.
No. We deserve this.
How do you think they're going to get on, though? Because they're quite different, aren't they, really?
You know, they'll have a great time. They'll be bitching and arguing, but they'll be fine.
Having checked in and unpacked, it's time for the parents to meet.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Pleased to meet you.
So how do you feel about what you're going to see with the guys then?
I think a bit nervous because he's never been away without the family. So I don't quite know how he's going to cope, do we? It's quite quiet around me.
Quiet, yeah.
So I don't quite know how he acts when he gets out of the family setup and I'm not around to be keeping an eye on him.
Well, at least Chris has Joe and Laura to keep an eye on him and put up the tent.
First time putting a tent up together. It's not too bad.
After his booze-fueled trip, Chris has left the shy and retiring boy at home and he's off making new friends.
You're both very beautiful, like, and because of your beauty, you should take pity on a man like myself and let me try your hat on. I've got a new hat. If I had a camera right now, I'd take a picture of the hat.
For Chris, Joe and Laura, the drinks are still flowing and it's time to head to the main arena.
We've seen Lauren in action quite a few times.
So what do you think will be the best thing that could come out of this situation?
I've no doubt she'll do us proud. She'll come through this and put to bed all the apprehension and fears that I particularly had.
Yeah, he's very protective.
Before
I am as well, but...
before we actually went through with this.
Kim's still hoping that Lauren will prove her drinking isn't out of control and relieve Dave's fears. Right now, Lauren's more interested in relieving herself.
Oh? What? I've done it right to the top again. And I pissed all over my fucking hand.
Fuck's sakes, girl, what is wrong with you?
Oh, shit. I've actually peed on my shorts. There'll be more on my fucking shorts later, so I don't know what I'm talking about. This is best friend duty, this is.
Carrying my mate's fucking piss.
With the night only just underway, Lauren's hard drinking is already causing tension.
Lauren, don't be necking red wine, seriously. You'll be in bed by 10 o'clock and I'm not raving on my own.
You won't be raving on your own.
What do you reckon?
Trust me.
I know she's going to be such a handful tonight and I don't want that. Like, I want to be able to have fun with her, but I know I'm going to be fucking babysitting.
Hi, Juggo.
Whilst busy making new friends,
Whoa!
Lauren's lost her own best friend.
Holly! Right, oh, I'm being serious now. We need to find fucking Holly. Like, I'm getting my anxiety now. I need to find Holly.
And she's also lost control of her bladder.
I'm having a wee. It's the queues. I can't wait for the queues. Do you know what the funny thing guys. I just had a pee right there, and no one gives a shit, and I love it.
Two people who probably won't love it are stepdad Dave and mum Kim.
Holly!
Lauren, listen to me.
All right.
We've got to fucking do this together.
No. I was at the juggler, just standing there, I don't know where he went.
But I said to you, Lauren, I really, really need to go toilet. So I've gone to go toilet.
Oh, okay.
He was like, I want to juggle.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I went, Lauren!
Honestly, babe,
Lauren, it's fine, babe.
That's fine.
It is fine.
But that's the only reason.
It's fine, but you've got to listen to me. We've got
I love
to be
you.
safe. I don't want to be looking after you all night, Lauren, because I know that's what's going to happen.
Having kissed and made up, the girls' night is back on track.
Shit, sorry. I need to go to the toilet. Holly, I just did it. Look at the fucking queue. Look at the queue. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. I've done it already. I've generally done it already. I'm not waiting. Honestly, Holly, you could do this. You're not even showing it.
Rain on my leg.
And it's pee. Who gives a shit?
Lauren, people can see your asshole.
And? I don't give a shit. If I need a fucking wee, I'll have a wee. End of oath.
Stepdad Dave's worries about Lauren's drinking are looking well founded.
I'd love to be on camera, but they'll cut you out. There's no point.
Why do you love to be on camera? Shit.
You're ginger. That's why you're not on camera. You're fucking ginger. There you go. Yeah, 'cause you're fucking ginger. Gingers don't allow to be on camera. Yeah, you're ginger. You're ginger. You're fucking ginger. Yeah, carry on, you wanker. Sorry. Anyway, I'm quite high, I'm drunk.
As the evening gathers pace, Laura's headed back to the tent for the night. And Chris has only one thing on his mind, girls. But there's a problem.
I don't know, it's a cockfest in there. Like every bar, like the last bar I went into was a cockfest. This bar was a cockfest. I just don't want a cockfest. I want somewhere where there's actually females. Like, and not just all males.
Chris is he's a little bit intoxicated right now and he's trying to get hold of a bed, which I don't think is going to be too lucky, but we'll see how it goes.
Should we go back inside?
Yeah, let's go back inside.
Yeah? Come on, let's go.
Let's go. I'll escort you into the building. Sure, we'll go back in this place. Basically, she walked off.
You got a big custard pie right in the face. Is what happened.
Like, basically,
let's go to this other tent and see what happens.
Basically, she's just like, I'm gonna go following us. Like, I'm gonna go chasing us. Like, fuck her. She's just like.
Chris seems to have left his manners at the bar, along with his sense of balance. This is exactly the type of attitude Chris's mum was hoping not to see.
It's been an okay night. Didn't get much attention of girls tonight, really. Apart from some slags. I pull better when I'm not so pissed. The chips are terrible. But apart from that, it's been an okay night for the first night.
With the chips as bad as his pulling technique, a very drunk and slightly sheepish Chris packs it in for the night, hoping for more luck tomorrow. Over at the dance tent, Lauren and Holly are still going strong.
I want to dance. I want to go in there and I want to dance and be in there for about an hour and just sweat it out and dance.
But we are dancing.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Lauren's down. Holly's dejected, but Lauren's not defeated. Lauren's parents know she likes to party, but will this level of drunkenness be a shock to them?
Crikey.
Especially to Mum Kim.
Holly, let's get some chips.
Unfortunately, Holly's decided to cash in her chips and go back to the tent, leaving Lauren to fend for herself.
Holly! You need to find Holly.
However, she won't be on her own for long, as Mum Kim and Stepdad Dave have arrived on site to take a peek at what Lauren's up to. Using a blacked-out van and some high-tech camera kit, Dave and Kim will be able to get within a few feet of their daughter. Lauren's mum usually has a laid-back attitude to her drinking and thinks Dave is too hard on her.
There she is.
Will this change her mind?
We never had an argument. Me and Holly never had arguments.
Unbelievable. You could open the door and just almost tap her on the back of the head.
We just bicker, but...
What do you reckon's happened to Holly then? Obviously Lauren's on her own.
If I'm honest, I don't really know what was going on. Like, if I'm honest, I can't even remember, so... Hopefully she's at the tent, but... I'll be honest, like, I don't know where she is right now.
Lauren's just said she can't even remember what they were arguing about.
Honestly, I don't care now. I just think I'm here, I'm having a great time. I really don't care.
For me, she's too... whatever, don't care.
Yeah,
sort of.
totally different.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to my tent now and get more drunk. And then see where she is. So...
She just wants more, doesn't she?
She does. She's insatiable for booze, isn't she? It's terrible. She's
stumbling into the tent, I think.
Yeah.
There she is! Fucking hell! No! I was just saying, where is she? Are you... Oh, there you are. Crikey! I was just saying, was I not just saying, where is Holly? What are you doing, babe?
Oh, Holly don't seem very happy, does she?
Holly's not looking happy, Kim.
What are you having a go at me for? Oh, what a shock.
Lauren, you watch us back, mate, and then you'll realise.
Babe, I haven't done anything.
Oh, they're off again now.
No way, did I walk off drunk? I said to you I was going for a wee.
No, Lauren, you've got to realise you don't care about nobody else but yourself, Laura. When you've had a drink, all you care about is yourself.
Holly's going on about the fact that she's fed up following a drunk around, and that's Lauren. Because that's what she is. Look at her, look, she's a little drunk.
Fuck off, Hol. Fuck off then. Carry on, go home then. She don't give a shit what I say, so I don't give a shit.
Tell you what, she's out
it.
of control, Kim. That is shocking.
I just don't like the language or anything.
Carry on then.
You was like, Lauren, you bought yourself a bottle of fucking wine and it cost you £18. You blamed it on me. I didn't fucking buy the wine, you bought the fucking wine.
Carry on.
Blame it on yourself, you fucking
Yeah, carry
twat.
on.
No, I'm not, Lauren.
I'll fucking go home.
Yeah, go home. It'll do me a fucking favour.
It will. I'll go home right now.
Go on, then.
I don't give a shit because at the end of the day, you...
That's how she treats her friends when she's out.
Yeah.
And she gets in this state. It's, well, should be ashamed of herself.
I'm speechless, really.
I'm right, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what went on back at the fucking whatever. And if I'm honest, I'm going back home.
She's going home? No. What on earth is she doing?
She won't be doing that.
I'm going home. I don't understand how I'm wrong.
No, I don't like what I'm seeing, to be honest.
And there we were, saying that she would deal with it. She'd be all right.
No.
Look at her, embarrassment. Yeah.
It's not enough.
Yeah,
now,
I don't want to see any more of that, Kim.
No, I don't. Oh, I'm not happy at all.
Decidedly unhappy with Lauren's behaviour, Kim and Dave head off, whilst a drunk and determined Lauren heads for the exit.
And I don't even know what's going on. So I just think, I don't know what's going on, you know what's going on, I'm going home. Fuck off. At the end of the day, I'm not being funny, but I generally don't know what's going on, like... Say that, I'm gonna go back. Fuck that. I will wait there in the tent and I'll go back. Until she gets that, I'll go back. I feel like I've got a really bad headache. I'm tired.
Late last night, the girls were joined by Georgia, who's been tied up with work. And after last night's drunken antics, there's a subdued mood on the campsite.
I'm over last night now. I mean, obviously I was really, really upset, but that's probably got a lot to do with the drink as well.
They're like best friends. They've known each other for such a long time. I think that it's just one of those things. Lauren just had a bit too much to drink.
Just the embarrassing stuff I regret. But other than that, no, I've felt like I had a really good night.
It might be early, but for the girls, it's never too early for schnapps.
Lauren's definitely having one. There's Lauren's. Do you want a straw?
You gotta keep on top of your festival makeup because it just gets a mess.
The parents are now about to take a look at exactly what their kids got up to yesterday. Chris and Lauren have both been partying hard, and Lauren's excessive drinking has already shocked Kim and Dave.
Lauren at the festival yesterday, I think I'm going to feel a bit apprehensive, don't you? Depends what time she started drinking.
Yeah, the fears and anxieties are there, whether she's at a festival or not. But in this particular case, I just hope she doesn't embarrass herself too much.
And Chris has well and truly cut loose from his training regime.
I would really like to think that Chris would respect women. I have strong feelings about that. I hope he keeps that respect that he's been brought up with.
Where's the campsite?
You're gonna walk to
I need a nap. No, give me. Oh, you got this tickets. No, I grabbed this. No, seriously. I don't need to sober up. You come to a festival to fucking get drunk.
That is so funny, but it's a bit shocking, his language.
He's well pasted for the time he got here, wasn't he?
I actually am surprised that he hasn't been thrown up, that he hasn't been sick, because he just looks as if he's just had too much.
Yeah, now's the time to meet girls. Now's the time to meet girls, definitely.
Chris is he's a little bit intoxicated right now, and he's trying to get hold of a bed.
Basically, she walked off.
You got a big custard pie right in the face. Is what happens.
Yeah, basically,
so let's go to some tent and see what happens.
Basically, she's just like, I'm gonna go following her slag. I'm gonna go chasing the slag. Fuck her. She's just like.
That was so funny. He's going to be so embarrassed when he knows that I've seen him like that.
Yeah.
That's going to be. I don't think he'll expect me to find it funny, do you?
I don't know what he'll expect you to think of.
What was that term he was using behind that girl?
I think he was saying, like, calling her a slag, which is... have you heard that? That's a really hull word.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to follow her and it was making it an excuse not to. I could be wrong there, but I think even in his really intoxicated state, it was just a step too far for him. Yeah. Do you? Obviously, as Chris's mum, I think that any girl would be really lucky to have him.
I don't think they're good enough for him.
No, I was just going to say they're just not good enough for him, are they? No. I think if he'd have done it to a face, I would have been really disappointed in him. But the way he did do it, we've talked about it, I don't think there was any malice in it. But if he'd have said it to a face, or when he said, and I don't even like her, if he said that to a face, then he would hurt her, and then he would be hurting somebody else's feelings, and that makes it totally different, I think.
I don't think you had the right to call anybody a slag, did you?
No,
really?
No. I mean, just because the girls walked away, I don't feel that gives anyone the right to call her a slag.
I don't think she was being a slag.
Doesn't even know the girl, and from what I could tell, the girl's just having a dance. She may not have fancied the guy. That doesn't make her a slag, does it?
How do you feel about what's going to come next? What are you going to be seeing?
Really nervous.
Are you really nervous today?
Really nervous, yeah.
I'm sure she'll be all right.
Oh, wait and see.
Doreen's happy to make excuses for Chris's behaviour. Will Lauren's mum and stepdad do the same? They witnessed the drunken end to Lauren's night. Now they'll see how she got there.
Holly! Right, I'm being serious now. We need to find fucking Holly. Like, I'm getting my anxiety now. I need to find Holly. I'm having a wee... it's the queues! I can't wait for the queues! Oh. Do you know what the funny thing is? I just had a pee right there, and no one gives a shit, and I love it.
I'm speechless at that.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
I've got something that's just absolutely disgusting. Absolutely, she's got no respect for herself at all, as far as I'm concerned. That is shocking, embarrassing.
You must think...
I don't know. She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
Openly does not care. She'd
But
do that in
that's
front
because
of
she's
them.
drunk.
I know
she's
drunk.
I know she's drunk. I know she's drunk, but don't make it right. Just
But no respect.
dropping her gear.
I think she should have been a boy.
In the middle of that arena, in front of everyone.
She should have been a boy.
It's worrying that she's got that couldn't care less attitude.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking queue. Look at the queue. I'm sorry. If I need a fucking wee, I'll have a wee and a vote. I love to be on camera, but they'll cut you out. You're ginger. That's why you're not on camera. You're fucking ginger. There you go. Yeah, 'cause you're fucking ginger. Gingers don't allow to be on camera. Yeah, you're ginger. You're ginger. You're fucking ginger. Yeah, carry on, you wanker. Sorry.
Do you know what? I don't find it funny.
She hasn't even got the dignity left to go and find a bush or behind a tree or something. She's just dropping her gear in the middle of a paddock with everyone wandering around, walking around her, looking at her. And then she's abusing that guy just because he's got red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, she got no dignity at all. She's don't...
Well, that's the drinking it.
It is a drink, but I'm really shocked, though. Maybe I'm naive then. I must be naive, because if that's what she's like when she goes, every time she goes out, then...
Well, I think you are naive.
I'm naive.
To be honest.
I've got to be naive.
I think she sews you up and puts you to bed. See you later. She's embarrassed, I think. She's probably tearing it.
You want to say something to make them feel better.
Can't really.
But you can't, can you?
I don't know, what do we say? We can't say.
No.
She's normally like that.
I feel sort of like maybe I've let her down. I don't know. I just didn't expect her to behave like that. I know she's drunk, and I know she's outrageous when she's drunk, and I've seen her acting outrageous when she's drunk, but never like that. Not in a million years did I think that she'd behave like that.
She's tipped right over the end now.
She's gone too
where
far.
she's becoming abusive to people she'd never met in her life before. You know, guy's got a red head, so what? You know, it's not his fault. He's not a wanker for that, is he?
I don't want to go and see any more at the festival site because I'm just too upset by it all, to be honest.
I would love to go back and just see how much worse her behaviour could get. I don't think it could get any worse. I hope.
Kim has put her foot down, and they will not be returning to the festival site today. Saturday at Kendall Calling means just one thing: fancy dress.
I'm just living my life, there's nothing crazy about me.
And the great British eccentrics are out in force, including a whole bunch of people who forgot to check what their friends were wearing.
Bonkers.
Fancy Dress will be providing the perfect cover for Doreen and Claire to get a closer look at what Chris is up to.
Oh, look at these. This is going to be really funny, Claire. This must be mine, and that's got to be yours. My shoes don't even go with my outfit.
I look real creepy.
Suitably disguised, Doreen and Claire head off to track Chris down.
Can't see a thing.
In case you're wondering, that's Doreen on the left.
I don't think I'm going to be drinking beer much after this weekend, so might as well make the most of it and get all the varieties. All the things I'll be missing, I might as well get this weekend.
Doreen wanted to know that Chris was as well-mannered and polite whilst away as he is at home, and she wants to get as close as possible to check up on him.
They're similar to the people we just listened to. That is freaky.
You've no idea how freaky, Chris.
I don't like shit like that. I don't like...
Already having got too close for comfort, Doreen and Claire are throwing caution to the wind and go back for a second look. Now this really is how to keep an eye on your kids at a festival.
I was really tempted to go up to them like this, but I thought they would probably recognise us by then.
Let's photobomb it. Alright, I'll come and have your picture for you.
No, I don't.
With Chris, Joe and Laura on the move, Doreen and Claire are in hot pursuit.
What like them?
Whoa.
The Kruger guys.
Oh, dear.
Oh, really? I hate
Just fucking stop.
deal with it.
Laura's putting some distance between herself and Mrs. Kruger. Chris, on the other hand...
Excuse me, could you just say hi to my friend Laura? She's very scared. Can you follow her? Can you chase her?
Go on.
Doreen and Claire managed to stay in character and hold their nerve.
I was like, oh no! Oh no, what does he want?
When he said excuse me, I thought he'd got hers and he was going to say you my mum.
We was being really obvious. At least we look like men, but we've got boobs. Oh, well, you have.
I hate things like that. I'm like 19 and I hate horror films.
That's basically made the festival so far. Like, you can't really get better than Laura getting chased by people in masks.
It's a bit nerve-wracking getting so close to him. I really thought we'd given the game away.
I thought it was really good seeing Chris today, and he actually remembered to be polite. When he came up to us, he said, excuse me, really nicely. He didn't just come barging in, so he remembered his manners. But I think we might get shocked later because he'll have had a lot of alcohol. Will he be able to still be the polite young man when he's had a lot to drink? We don't know, do we?
So Doreen's pleased that Chris is being well-mannered during the daytime. However, she's yet to see him in full swing of a nighttime.
We decided my fancy dress. I'm going to wear these and I'm going to wear boxing boots. And that's my fancy dress.
Come on, show the proper outfit. Come on, Chris.
My main concern, like my penis getting cold. I look like I'm carrying this piece anywhere.
Like Chris, that I know, would never ever strip to boxers and run around a festival, practically in the nude.
Chris is taking full advantage of his weekend away, and the drinks are already flowing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's strong.
Unfortunately for Laura, it's too much too soon, and she's staying put. A festival is simply not a festival without one vital ingredient, the rain. Following last night's drunken madness, Lauren's opting for a quieter evening. A much quieter evening.
I think Lauren's learnt a lesson from last night, bless her. She's a lot more calm, but she's taking it steady and she's not drinking too much yet.
Lauren's quiet night out continues at a silent disco.
How do you change channels? The experience of a festival is this, isn't it? It's rain. You get rain at a festival. You get weirdos at a festival. We've experienced all of it.
Tonight it was a good night, but I don't feel like I have to be hammered to enjoy myself. Like, I have enjoyed tonight.
When I'm hungover and I'll drink, but it just doesn't touch the sides. Like, I've drank and it's just not even touching it.
It's not so much a quiet night for Chris.
We're going to go check out the festivals and we're going to pull some girls.
Who's hoping to pull using barefaced cheek. The boys are winning some admirers, but can Chris maintain his respect for women his mum was keen to see? Apparently not.
Well done, well done.
We're going to go and check on Laura. And hopefully I'll sober up a little bit to the point where I can pull.
I want to go in there.
We need to check on Laura. So let's go. Let's go and check on Laura.
Mum Doreen and Sister Claire have arrived on site for a closer look at the action. Doreen will be hoping to see Chris prove he can behave himself when he's drunk.
So do you think they'll still be out partying then?
Yeah, I think they will. Do you?
Yeah. What is Chris wearing? Really, really short shorts?
Oh, he has got some really short black shoes.
Oh, I think he's wearing them.
Get in, get in.
No, make another one.
They're trying to make a hole in so they can both see, but it's... Oh.
Yeah, we're going to the glow tent.
It still sounds really drunk.
Yeah, it does.
And we're basically gonna dance to whatever's in there.
I can't believe it's just behind us.
Yeah, we're going in the right way.
You keep stopping it.
Chris and Laura are heading off. Doreen and Claire are following.
He's really enjoying himself.
He's just wearing boxer shorts.
Maybe he's decided, because they have Rocky on him, it makes him look like a boxer.
I don't think he looks like a boxer.
No, I don't. He's just like an idiot that's gone out in his underpants. If I was there, I'd probably say to him, Chris, go and put some clothes on, please.
Where's all this female attention that he was going to get tonight that he wanted?
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's checking if Laura's all right.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I am really pleased that he's they've stayed with her. I was a bit bothered that they would go off and leave us on her own.
I don't think
But they haven't, have they?
No, I don't think Chris would leave Laura.
Nah. He actually had more girls after him with his clothes on than
Yeah, he did.
without. Does that tell you something?
He did. I bet he's disappointed that the girls are all swarming round him. He kind of looks like he's with Laura.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That could put people off.
Happy with Chris's behaviour, but confused by his fancy dress, Doreen and Claire head back to the hotel. It's Sunday, and the sun is shining once again. For Lauren and Holly, it's time to wave goodbye to Georgia.
Have a safe journey. Yeah, have a safe journey. Just this too long. Oh no, Pips. As always. Should we go down to the main stage?
Lauren and Holly are not the only ones heading to the main stage. Kim's had a change of heart and has headed back onto the site with Dave.
It'd be nice to see her enjoying herself rather than absolutely hammered and obliviated.
You may turn round, but just nip in over here, like that.
No, I don't.
It's good news for Lauren's parents as she's calmed down and is staying sober.
I'll tell you what, Louise, it's great to see her. More like it, yeah. Nice to see her smiling, though. Such a different girl, isn't it? Totally different.
Dave and Kim want to take one last look before they leave site for the evening.
Should we have a kiss for the camera? No. Camera's still recording us, you know.
No.
Go ahead, birthday kiss.
What happened to?
Birthday kiss.
It's not even your birthday yet.
Actually, my stomach was going then. Woo.
Lauren, climb up this way.
Oh my God.
How you doing, Laura?
Lauren's looking so much better tonight. I'm just so relieved because that was my Lauren there.
Yeah.
Not
that scrag end we saw the other night, misbehaving.
Yeah. That was Lauren. And
yeah, it's great to see her.
Yeah.
Satisfied that Lauren has redeemed herself, Kim and Dave are confident enough to head off for the evening. The boys and Laura are on the hunt for a much more adrenaline-fuelled end to the weekend.
You should come in a mosh pit tonight.
No, because I'll get bashed and I'll get fucking A&E.
The final night of the festival is drawing in, and it's a last chance for the parents to see what Lauren and Chris have been up to this weekend.
Let's have a look. Oh, Chris, you're embarrassed.
I can't believe he got his bottom off.
What did I say? I hope you didn't do Mooney. That is really embarrassing.
Oh,
and the Chris that went away to this festival would never ever have done that.
At least he didn't get his willy out.
He's going to be more embarrassed than I am when he finds out I've seen it.
She's probably a slag, to be honest.
Oh no, not again.
All the girls here are probably slag.
Does that embarrass you, him saying that?
It's like kind of just saying about all women.
He's labelling, you know.
Yeah, labelling
Girl
everybody.
gave him a kiss. She might have found him attractive. That don't make her a slag, does it?
No, it's getting a bit silly now, isn't it?
Chris isn't shy about his opinion of girls, and his opinion of attending church could also be a shocker.
I still go to church, like, sometimes. I try to go as much as I can. And, like, my mum tries to talk me into going a bit more, like, going as much as I can. She's disappointed if I don't go, so I try and go.
Well, that kind of is really surprising, because none of it's true. Because, I mean, you know, I've never made any of you go to church. It's a free will thing, and my faith is my faith, and you've all been allowed to make your own minds up.
So he doesn't like to disappoint you, though,
No, he doesn't like to disappoint me.
Yeah.
A bit of a shock.
To me, it just looked like Chris was just going around kissing anyone who was willing to kiss him back.
Yeah, but we decided, didn't we, between us, he didn't look very experienced at it.
Don't say that.
For Dave and Kim, there's a chance to hear some home truths from Lauren too.
If I'm honest, there's not just one best thing about my mum. She's everything I could ever ask for, so I wouldn't change her for the world. I mean, my stepdad, he's been with me since I was 2, so he's basically like been my dad. He's like my dad. So I have a really good relationship with him. Like, we bicker and we argue because I think everything